to the channel? I hope you're doing well. So for today's video, I'm back with another reading vlog, and I thought today I would do a 24-hour readathon. It's not going to be your type of like 24-hour readathon where I read 24 hours straight, because I'm not going to be able to do that. Like, I need my sleep. I'm not going to be able to read for that long. I thought I'd do it over like a few day period of me just filming for 24 hours and just kind of make sure I get to that 24-hour mark. I don't know how many days it's going to take me, to be honest, because on average, I probably only read like 2 to 3 hours a day. So this might be a video that takes me like 8 days. I'm going to try to read as much as possible. Currently Tuesday when I'm filming this. So if I'm able to complete this challenge by Sunday, I'll be very made up. Also, if you can hear a hedge trimmer right now, it's because my dad's cutting the hedges and he's literally right outside my bedroom window. So I'm very sorry if you can hear that. But I'm actually currently in the middle of a book, and I'm currently in the middle of Wild and Wrangled by Lila Sage. This is the 4th final book in the Red Blue Ranch series. This one, I'm currently 68 pages into this book, so I haven't read a lot of it. I started yesterday. It's currently just gone 3 PM and I haven't read anything today, but it is actually nice and sunny outside, so I think I'm going to sit outside and read some of this afternoon after my dad finishes hedges, because I'm not going to be able to read while he's doing the hedges. Like, that's just going to really irritate me. So this is a book that I'm currently reading. I feel like I want to read for a couple of hours today because I'm filming this quite a lot later on anyway, so if I can read 2 hours today, I'll be happy. Guys, it's currently the next day. I didn't film anything last night because I didn't think there was like enough to film, but I have read for this video, and it's been like 24 hours, and I've read for 2 hours and 10 minutes. This video is going to take me so long to finish because this is including today. Like, I probably read for about like 1 hour and 15 minutes. Maybe, because I've read like near enough an hour today. I'm including audiobooks. I classify that as reading, and so I've included audiobooks as well. I'm probably going to read for like another couple of hours today. That's kind of the plan, because I do want to try to finish Wild and Wrangled, and I am currently on page 177. So I've read like 30 pages of this book today. Like, I haven't read too much because like I've been doing some work and stuff, but I have around 150 pages left, so that's why I said I do want to finish this book today. I'm not loving this book like as much as I thought I would. I feel like the angst is not as like angsty as I thought this book was going to be. I do really like the MMC Dusty. I think he's very sweet, and it's very like much Guy Fawkes first, and like he's such a lover boy. And then the FMC Cam, she's a lot more like closed off, I would say. With both characters, they dated when they were younger. We don't know what happened between them yet. They just like broke up, and then this is like 15 years later or so. And then I'm actually currently listening to an audiobook. I'm currently listening to My Dark Fairy Tale by Joanna Darling. This one is a Matthew romance. It's a Gun from Meet Sunshine where the FMC goes to Italy for the summer, and she goes ahead and meets the MMC who is in the Mafia, and it kind of goes from there. It's just like a quick and easy fun audiobook to listen to. I like a good Matthew romance sometimes, so I'm listening to that one. I have around 2.5 hours left of my audiobook. I started like a week ago and I haven't finished it yet, so that is kind of the reading update for right now. As I said, I do want to finish Wild and Wrangled today. I'm going to try to. I think I'm going to sit outside this afternoon because it's really nice and sunny, and it's getting warmer finally. Like, it was nice for a couple of weeks, nice and sunny. I sat outside, and then it went chilly for like a week or so and was gloomy and rainy, and then now it's gone back and it's sunny. It's British weather for you. So I'm going to read more of this. I'm going to give you an update later on, and hopefully read as much as I can today, because if not, this video is going to take me like 2 weeks to finish. I've got things to do, okay? I can't film a video for 2 weeks. Hi guys, so I did actually go ahead and finish Wild and Wrangled this morning, and I think I'm going to settle on a 3.5. For a lot of this book, it felt like a 3.75, but then it had a third act situation that just really annoyed me. You know when you have those third act situations that just like make no sense whatsoever, and the characters argue over literally nothing? It was one of those situations, and the FMC Cam really annoyed me in that situation. Like, Dusty the MC did literally, I don't think he did anything wrong. Should he have been more honest about something? Yes. I'm trying to say this without giving spoilers, but I think she very much overreacted. I just feel like in this book I just wasn't connected to the characters as much as I wanted to be. Like, in the other books I was so excited for the story. I had some like cameos I was like really excited to see their backstory, and you get like them in the past. But like in the present, I thought Dusty was really sweet, but he didn't really have much depth. And then Cam did kind of annoy me at times. With the whole like grumpy FMC, I loved Ada in the second book. And then Cam just kind of, I don't know, I just didn't connect to her character as much. So I think I'm going to settle on 3.5 star. I don't know what I'm going to read next, so I'll give you an update later on. Hi guys, it's quite a little bit later on now. It's currently just gone what time is it actually? It's just gone 8:30, and I thought I'd give you a bit of a reading update slash how much I've actually read. I'm currently on 18 hours, as you can see. So in just over 2 days, I've read for 6 hours, which is not bad. The rate we're going, that means I'll finish this challenge in like 8 days. Yeah, 8 days. To go ahead and start Riding the High by Paisley Hope. I'm around 120 pages into this book, and I'm actually really enjoying it so far. The first book wasn't my favourite. Second book I really enjoyed, and this one I'm eating up. It's single dad romance. It's also best friend's brother. The two main characters, Cole and Ginger, have been like friends for a few years, and they've always kind of like just got along really well. Ginger's always been there for Cole because he actually was like a young dad. The other child is not really in the picture a lot and doesn't want to do relationships because his like main priority is his daughter. Both characters end up getting married in Vegas drunkenly and have a one-night stand, and they end up deciding to stay married but keep it a secret because Ginger's father like wants to get like re-elected, and Cole wants to land at the sheriff position in a small town, so it kind of goes from there. I love the banter between them. I think the FMC Ginger, she's quite like fiery. If you like Willa from Chestnut Springs, she gives like very similar vibes. I wasn't actually going to pick up a No Small Town Romance after finishing Wild and Wrangled, but I picked one up and I'm enjoying it. So that's kind of the reading update for right now. Hi guys, it's quite a little bit later on Friday when I'm filming this, and I have actually read quite a lot today. I've read around 130 pages of Riding the High today, so I've read quite a lot. I'm on page 270, so I only have about like 100 pages left of this book. But for my timer, I have 15 hours and 32 minutes left. So I read for 8.5 hours in the challenge, which I don't think is that bad. Like, I feel like the longer I'm doing the challenge, the better I'm getting, but I'm getting through this book so quickly. Like, I'm really enjoying it. I really like the characters. I really like their relationship dynamic together. Like, you can see they genuinely have love for each other. I do like the whole like setting and the side characters. This book gives me like Heartless type energy from Elsie Silver, but the guy is not like really overly grumpy. Like, he's not that typical grumpy single dad. Like, he's a little bit grumpy, but he's not like compared to other single dads in Small Town Romances. I feel like it's gonna be so 4-star, and it is my favourite book in the series, or I feel like it will be my favourite book. Also, can we talk about how cute this mug is? It probably has like coffee on it. That's probably so disgusting, but I got it from Tesco for like £4. Like, how cute is this mug? It's massive though. Like, I was having a coffee and it's a big old mug. But that's the update for right now. I'm probably not going to update tonight because there's literally no point, so I'll finish the book and then I'll give you my final rating tomorrow. I just hope it kind of stays on the 4-star type of level, because this is going to be like a new kind of favourite Small Town Romance of mine. So yeah, it's been a few days since I've actually filmed anything for this vlog, so I am back, and I thought I'd give you a little bit of a reading update because I did go ahead and finish Riding the High, and I have started another book as well. I was going to start Emily Henry's new book, but then I feel like I'm going to read that one after I finish my current read, because I'm actually going through a heat wave this week in the UK. It's literally going to be like 24 degrees on like Wednesday or Thursday, so I'm going through a mini heat wave, so I feel like that book is like the perfect book to read like when it's hot, because it kind of gives summer type of vibe. But I did finish Riding the High and I gave this book a 4-star. I really enjoyed this book. The other two books I did enjoy, but this one I just loved. I love the banter between the characters. I thought Cole was such a sweet MMC. I thought Ginger was like a feisty FMC. I loved how there was no threat breakup and the characters communicated. If you haven't already picked this series up, I do recommend it, but you can technically read this series just like any books in order because they are integrated standalones. I feel like this whole series is just fun anyway, so I give one a 4-star. I really enjoyed it. I ate this book up, like got through it so quickly, so yeah, I read it in like 2 days, 48 hours maybe. Really enjoyed that. And then the book I'm actually currently reading, I'm really enjoying this book as well. Like, when do I ever read 2 books in a row and I've enjoyed both of them? That literally never happens. But I'm currently reading Enchantra by Hayley Smith. I loved Phantasma. I thought that one was just such a fun gothic fantasy, and this is about 2 different characters. This is about Genevieve, who is the girl in the first book's sister, and in the first book I kind of found her a little bit annoying, but I actually really like her character. She's quite feisty. I love her relationship dynamic with the MC Rowan, and he's kind of more broody type of character, but then you can see him like slowly kind of like coming out of shell around Genevieve. This one kind of carries on from Enchantress, so I do definitely say, even though these 2 books have followed different characters, definitely say read this book in order. I don't really know what's happening with this plot. I'm a little bit confused, but I'm still enjoying it because I'm like really connected to the romance. Genevieve gets an invitation to Enchantra, you know, like the name says, and when she's there she meets Rowan, and he lives with like all of his siblings and his father in this like house, and then there's like this devil, and then it becomes this sort of game where Rowan's family is like trapped in this game where it's either win or die. Like, those are the only 2 options. And then it kind of becomes a marriage to convenience situation between Rowan and Genevieve. They get married, but then Rowan, to kind of help Genevieve try to get through these games, because now that Genevieve has entered that house, that means she has to compete in these games, and it kind of goes from there. I'm enjoying it. I love the gothic vibe to this book. I feel like it's really fun. And then for my timer, I have 9 hours and 35 minutes to go. So that means that I've read for 14 hours and 25 minutes. So I'm well over halfway through. I'm going to try to finish this challenge on Thursday is the plan. I'm going to read more of Enchantress and then I'll give you an update later on. I just love it in romance books with the romantic convenience or rage bride trope where the guy brings out the my wife, and it's happened quite a few times in this book and I'm loving it. Hi guys, if I look really sweaty it's just because it's 25 degrees outside and I literally sat outside, finished my book and now I'm sweating. Like, why is it the end of April and we're already going through a heat wave? Like, what is going on? It's the UK, like that doesn't happen. But I finished Enchantress literally about like 5 minutes ago. I think I'm going to set on 3.75. It was like a 4-star, but then the ending felt really rushed and then I was also hella confused. That's probably like my own fault, to be honest. You finish this book and then there's like more that you know that's going to happen in the story. Like the next book I feel like I can guess who that couple's about, so I love how all the books are entwined but every single book follows a different couple. So I did still really enjoy it. I really liked both characters, Genevieve and Rowan. I really liked the siblings. I thought each of them had very different like personalities and I love the gothic vibes. I was going to read Emily Henry's new book next and I've been saying this, but then I don't really want to read it right now and instead Enigma by Runnix has literally came out today and I do have a copy of it, so I think I might go ahead and pick that book up next. And that's like a dark gothic romance, so I might just be in like the mood for like a gothic romance. I also want to read King of Envy as well by Anna Huang. That literally came out today. I feel like there's been so many new releases. Like April and May are always like the best months for new releases, so that is kind of the update for it now. I've got around 6 hours left of the time as well, so I still have like a quarter left, but I've done 3/4, so I'm actually quite happy with myself. I feel like along the way I'm like, I'm not going to be able to finish this, but I think I'm slowly getting there. Like I've got a quarter left, 6 hours, and I started this video a week ago, so not too bad. Hi guys, it's currently Thursday when I'm filming this. I didn't film anything yesterday, but I've literally got 51 minutes of my timer left. Literally 51 minutes, I'm literally nearly there. I've got less than an hour to go. I've read quite a bit this morning and then I'm going to finish it this afternoon. But the update is I did start Enigma by Runnix. I've read a lot this book. I'm on page 259, so I'm over halfway through. And this book I'm really enjoying. I'm getting through it really quickly. It is dark academia. There's also like a mystery element as well. This one follows Salem. Is that how you say a name? Salem? Salem? I'm going to just say Salem, that's how I'm kind of reading it. And Kaz, Salem's sister, died a few years ago. There's this project at this university and every single person who has done this project has disappeared. Salem ends up going to this university and trying to figure out these answers, and when she's there on like one of her first days she sees that another student has died as well, and at the crime scene Kaz, the MMC, is there as well and she's trying to figure out why he's there. He is an artist. He's instantly so drawn to her and he calls her his muse. So if you like Landon and Mia from God of Ruin, I feel like you'll really like this book because they kind of give very similar vibes. It's a mystery element, there's suspense, there's romance, dark academia type of vibe. The only thing I'd say is I feel like in the past couple of chapters it's gone from 1 to 100 very quickly. Like they didn't really interact a lot and then suddenly something happened and I was like, okay, wasn't expecting that. But except from that, I do really like characters and I'm really interested in the story and the suspense element. Like I'm more interested in that than the romance, but I'm still really enjoying the romance. So as I said, I've only got 50 minutes left of this challenge, so I'm gonna read this afternoon. I need to do some work, read. I've just filmed a April reading wrap up as well, and then I will read those 50 minutes and then I'll give you like a final rundown of all the books I've read in the 24-hour readathon. I've been filming this video for like 9 days, but we're finally gonna finish it this afternoon. Finally. It's taken a while, but we've got there. Hi guys, so it's actually a few days later when I'm filming this and I did go ahead and finish the challenge, so I thought I'd do a little roundup of all the books that I read in this video because I did get through quite a few in the 24-hour readathon. I did go ahead and read more of Enigma and I actually finished this book on Friday and I think I'm going to give it a 3.25 star. This book was going so well until the last like 10% of this book, and then the last 10% was just so rushed. I finished this book and I was like, there must be another book that is in this same universe with the same characters because everything kind of happened so quickly. I was so confused. I was like, is that really it? I finished the book, got to the epilogue, which was like 5 years later, and I was like, okay, there must be more to this. Then I got to the epilogue another 5 years later and I was like, is that it? like, is this book literally done? It was at like a 3.75, but then it's now down to a 3.25. I did still enjoy it for 90% of the book, but the last 10%, yeah, it's like when you have a project and you get to the last 10% and you're like, you can't be arsed anymore. It kind of felt like that while reading, but I did still enjoy it, so I gave it a 3.25. I did actually go ahead and finish listening to My Dark Fairy Tale by Shonda Darling. This was just a audiobook that I did go ahead and listen to. I gave this one a 3-star. It's a Mafia romance. I thought this book was going to end up on this like massive cliffhanger because there's a second book. It didn't really end up on a cliffhanger literally at all. It was just like a quick fun Mafia romance, so I gave it 3-star. And then I started off this video reading Wild and Wrangled by Lila C. I gave this one a 3.5-star. I did really like the MMC Dusty. I just had a bit of a problem with the FMC because why is it in romance books we want men to do nice things, but then when men do nice things the FMC complains? Like, I feel like this happens more and more in romance books. Like, I love FMCs being more independent characters, but then don't we want the MMC to do something really, really nice to the girl? And then Camille got annoyed and I don't really like that, but I still like being back in the universe with these characters, and I thought this was a good ending book to the series, so a 3.5. And then I read my favourite book in this video, which was Riding the High by Pahisi Hope. This was a 4-star read. Really, really love this book. Got through so quickly. Was not bored once. I love the characters, love the relationship dynamic. The banter was great. No third breakup. It was just like one of those romance books that is just like a romance book that you want to read. How you want a romance book to go, this was how it went. So I really, really enjoyed it. Very excited for the next book as well, so a 4-star. And then the final book that I read in this video was Enchantress by Hayley Smith. I gave this one a 3.75 star. This one was just a really, really fun fantasy romance, gothic vibes. I loved Genevieve. I loved how feisty of a character she was. I liked her and Roman's relationship dynamic. The siblings were really fun to read about, and I'm excited for the next book as well because I can already tell who that couple is going to be. I just found that the ending was a little bit confusing and quite rushed, so that's why it wasn't a 4-star, but except from that I still had a really, really fun time with it, and I got through this book very quickly. So yeah, those are all the books that I read in this 24-hour readathon. I feel like I got through quite a few reads, so I really hope you did enjoy this vlog. Let me know what other type of vlogs you want me to do on this channel, if you want me to do a 24-hour readathon again, but maybe try to do it for 24 hours straight. If I do end up filming that video, I will fail it, but I'll try my hardest. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy this video. As always, please hit the subscribe button, like this video, and I'll see you guys in a brighter video. Bye guys!